We're live everywhere now, so all is good. Cool. 1 minute, 52 seconds, jobs are good.
Oh, we're live. Awesome.
Nice.
Cool.
Enjoy. I'll speak to you again.
Cheers, enjoy your walk. Bye.
We'll be live.
Cool. All right, fellow risers, we're about to start in about 1.5 minutes. So get ready, get your mats. We don't actually need any props today, but just have them by ready anyway, just in case you might discover that you do. And if you like the class, please feel free to share, maybe even start a watch party on Facebook there. Maybe tag your mates. If you've been maybe, talking to people and they're sort of asking you if you know of anything good that they can do at home during lockdown, please recommend us. We really appreciate your word of mouth. Definitely the best form of promotion.
Morning, Krista. How are you?
Hey.
Jen working away.
Welcome, Krista. I can't see you though. Is she on the? Hey.
I'll change that for you.
Yeah, thanks. Well, we're getting started very soon, Krista, so we can talk after. Thanks for coming along. Hey, how are you? What's up, risers? It's Ashton here. So welcome to Power. So today we're going to do Power 5, okay? So yeah, if at any point you feel like you need to take a rest or use a strap for any of the movements, then that's cool. And I'll try to give you modifications as we go through the class. Okay, so we're going to start in a wide-legged child's pose. So whenever you're ready, knees back, knees at mat width apart, and toes touching. Still can't see the Zoom room here. And then reaching forwards with the hands and arms there. All right, forehead onto the floor. So we're taking a wide-legged child's pose that will enable us to open up the lower back and the hips, as well as the glutes a little bit as well. Okay, now bring the focus to the breath. Beautifully deeply, inhaling into the belly. And then the chest. And then exhaling out slowly through the nose, feeling the whole body gradually sink and deflate. Okay, just 4 more breaths here now. Inhaling, just really allowing any busy thoughts to just pass you by. Okay, just let them go. Try not to cling onto them. And 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale, releasing all tension from around the hips, feeling the whole body nestle in between the hips. Just 2 more breaths now. Maybe close your eyes to allow full relaxation of the face. And just 1 final breath, the longest one and the deepest one. Inhale. And exhale. Alright, up on next breath. Lift your forehead up from the floor and then bring your hands towards you. We're going to come into a tabletop now. So shoulders over the hands and then separate the knees and keep the knees underneath the hips and separate the toes here. Alright, and then let's start by circling the hips and the shoulders for 3. coming forwards to the side and back for 2. And for 1, keeping the core slightly braced all the way through, feeling movement in the joints there. All right, opposite direction now, so anti-clockwise with your circles for 3, keeping the fingers planted firmly on the floor for 2. And last breath here, come back into the center. All right, from here, inhale, tuck your toes underneath, and then as you exhale, lift the hips into the air, into your downward dog, getting that beautiful inverted V. Roll your shoulders back, guys, okay? Try to bring the shoulders away from the ears, bring the hips into the air, feel that lengthening of the back and the back of the legs. Bend the knees as much as you need to. We're just stretching out, just warming up now. And then if you want to, you can start to pedal out the feet as well. Okay, so bending one knee after the other, driving each heel towards the floor, and just feeling the muscles open up here. Okay, 3 deep breaths. Allow the head to relax for 2. And 1 more breath. All right, coming back into your stationary down dog. You ready for a vinyasa warm up now? Inhale here, and then exhale, float slowly, gently shifting shoulders over hands into that plank. Okay, hips at shoulder height, guys. The whole body is aligned. Come onto the knees if you need to. Okay, push the floor away. Try to almost dome the upper back here and pin those hips and glutes down. Squeeze the glutes together. Keep everything engaged. Heels driven to back of the mat. 2 more breaths for 2. And then 1 more breath, keeping the neck nice and straight. All right, inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to lower to a halfway chaturanga. Halfway, guys. Okay, coming onto the knees if we need to. So halfway down with the body, keeping elbows tucked towards the ribs. 3 counts here. 3. 2. Oh, stay strong for me, guys. Squeeze the core, squeeze the elbows. And for 1, all right, exhale all the way to low chaturanga. And then inhale, scoop into that up dog. Flip your toes over. That's it. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the glutes together, lift your chest, elongating the body. And then exhale back into your downward dog here. Feeling that relief in the shoulders and in the arms, squeezing the abs to pick up the hips up even more. All right, are you ready? 1 more vinyasa and we'll get started with round number 1. So inhale here and then exhale forward into your plank again. All right, get that rigid body. Inhale here, exhale halfway chaturanga again. 3 counts, 1 more for me for 3. For 2, keep those hips down, guys. Stay strong, stay hovering. And 1, exhale, slow chaturanga, low chaturanga, and then inhale, scoop to up dog. All right, exhale back to down dog again. Inhale, bend the knees, and then exhale, step or float to your forward fold. Okay, allow the head to hang. Let's just take 3 breaths here. Let the spine extend. Maybe you want to just sway from side to side with the upper body here. All right, 2 more breaths. Relax the shoulders. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And 1 more breath. Okay, bring chin to chest. Slowly roll up into your standing position. Yes, squeeze the abs, guys. Roll the shoulders back. Get that neutral alignment of everything first. And then we're going into our tree for round number 1. So let's ground into our right leg. Okay, your left leg is bent and you lift it and you can pop the ankle, onto inner shin or onto your inner thigh, whatever feels comfortable and possible today. Bring your hips forward, send this bent knee backwards, okay, and try to keep the hips level with one another. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Hands can be separate or they can connect, up to you. Extend, reach taller and taller with the body for 3. This is your tree, guys. For 2, focus on a spot. So with your gaze, that is. So if you focus on a spot, it will help you balance. And then 1 more breath, feeling the lengthening of the body. And then exhale, release hands, release foot onto the other side now. All right, shifting the weight into that leg. And then pop your foot where it needs to be. bring the hips forward. Try to even out the hips again, arms up for 3. So even though the arms are engaged and actively working to get longer and longer, we keep the shoulders relaxed. And we just give the shoulder blades a tiny pinch there for that lovely posture. All right, one more breath here. I like to talk, don't I? And then exhale, bring hands to chest, and then pop hands onto the floor. Step back into your plank now as smoothly as possible. From high plank, come onto your elbows, taking forearm plank. All right, so from here, we're going to take an extended plank, but if you want to stay here, that's cool. For more challenge, walk your feet back so that your elbows are slightly in front of your shoulders. Stay, hold. For 3, I think it always helps as well if you try to keep your feet at hip width apart. Just gives you that stability. For 2, come onto the knees if you need to. All right, one more breath. Keep those shoulder blades open there. Okay, pin the hips down and release. All right, from here, hands replacing elbows. Come back into your downward facing dog. Okay, so feet at hip width apart, hands at shoulder width apart, fingertips forwards, and then inhale, lift up the right leg, coming into your 3-legged dog. Pin your hips down, come onto the ball of the foot if you want to take that option. Just makes you work the core a little bit more. Straight back, guys, for 3. Keeping that right leg activated. For 2, you don't have to come onto the ball of the foot. You can always just stay on the heel. One more breath, trying to really straighten that top leg, and then exhale back into down dog. All right, you ready for the other side now? Inhale, lift, squeeze the glute, pin the hips down, come onto the ball of the foot, hollow out the back, get it nice and straight there. Activate every muscle in the body here. 3, pick those hips up. For 2, and 1 more breath here. All right, exhale, plant both feet onto the floor. Inhale, bend the knees. As we exhale, step or float into your seated position. Come onto the glutes and then widen out your legs, only as wide as is comfortable. This is our first wide-legged forward fold, so you don't have to come too wide. Okay, relax your legs, bend them as much as you need to. And then from here, stick the hips back. If this is really uncomfortable for you, you can always pop a cushion underneath your glutes, right? Inhale, reach up with the arms, leading with the chest now, and sticking the hips back. We're going to fold forwards. Yeah, that's it. Keep reaching forwards here. Or try to relax the legs, keep them relaxed. And then once you feel like you can't reach anymore, then allow the elbows and arms to fall to the floor here. Rest and recover for 3. For 2, try not to tense up in those legs there. And then 1 more breath, feeling the hamstrings stretch out as well as the back. Walk your hands back towards you. All right, maybe use your hands to help you bring those legs back in. Cross the legs, hands onto the floor, and then step or pop back into your plank. Vinyasa now. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga with control, keeping elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, scoop to up dog. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, flow back to down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. And then exhale, step or float into your forward fold. Inhale, rise. And let's take our tree. Round number 2, guys. Do what you need to do with the legs. Reach up, connect hands if you feel like it. Reach up, arms beside the shoulders, the ears, sorry, for 3. That would be a bit odd, wouldn't it? For 2, keep reaching, keep lengthening, pin those hips down, and 1 more breath. All right, so from here, separate the hands, and then we're going to bring the left foot off the right leg, and then extend the leg. Okay, if this is just not happening for you, keep that leg bent, that's cool. Okay, so we're using our core to lift that leg here. Keep it nice and straight as much as you can. Activate the core, the hip flexors. 2 more deep breaths. For 2, keep reaching upwards with your arms, and 1 more breath. Stay here. And then release, exhale, step back into plank and vinyasa. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, relatively quick vinyasa. Exhale to down dog as we get ready for the other side. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, step or float to your forward fold. Inhale, rise, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, you ready to take that tree again? Reach up, hips forward for 3, lengthening. Push that knee out. For 2, again growing taller and taller. All right, one more breath before we lengthen out our right leg in front of us. And lift. Separate the hands for 3. Try to pin your hips down so they're in line with one another. For 2. All right, one more breath. You've got this. And then release. All right, hands onto the floor. And then elbows onto the floor. Remember that extended plank? Take it if you want. Walk the feet backwards for 3. Oh, feel that challenge in the core there and the shoulders. For 2, don't let those hips come up, guys. And one more breath. Come onto the knees if you find that the hips are coming up. All right, from here, we're rolling over into our side plank. Forearm side plank, so keep your right elbow on the floor. Feet can be staggered or stacked. Okay? And then hand can be on hip, or we can reach up and look at this top hand. Leg lifts if you want as well, or hold for 3. For 2, inhale, lift. Exhale, slow, lower. Keep those hips up and open. Last one. And exhale. All right, let's see if we can roll over to the other side without the knees or the hips coming onto the floor. That smooth roll. No worries if you need to have a little rest in between. Arm up if you want. And go for 3, leg lifts. For 2, squeeze that top glute. And for 1. All right, rolling back over into our forearm plank. Hands replacing the elbows now. And shift your hips up into the air, taking your 3-legged dog. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Try to keep the hands and feet exactly where they were before. Pin the hips down for 3. Squeeze that top glute. For 2. All right, one more breath now, and then we're going to open up into a scorpion. Okay, so get ready for that. All right, exhale, release heel to floor if it wasn't on the floor already. And then from here, keeping your right leg in the air, we're going to open up the hips. See how I'm rolling open here? Yeah, I'm just rolling this right hip backwards and stacking it on top of my left as well. If you want, you can do a little bit of glute activation by circling the knees. Completely up to you. You can stay still if you want. 2 more breaths for 2. 1 breath per circle. And for 1. All right, exhale, plant both feet down back onto the floor. And let's get ready for the other side. Inhale, lift up the left leg. Squeeze and lift. Activate onto ball off foot for 3. Squeeze the core, pin the hips down. For 2, try to even out the weight between both hands as well. You don't want to be shifting too much onto one side. It will help you balance. 1 more breath. All right, plant the heel to the floor. Open up into our beautiful scorpion. Circle the knee. For 3, stack the hips. For 2, opening up. And 1 more breath. All right, plant both feet back onto the floor. Get ready for a jump into your wide-legged forward fold, guys. So bend the knees. And then as you exhale, jump forwards. Or you can step onto the floor and then widen out the legs. All right, maybe you can go a little bit wider than last time because you're feeling a bit more warmed up now. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Lead with chest again. Hinge, reach, reach, reach. Lengthen. And then relax for 3. Deep breaths. Oh, feeling that intensity in the backs of the hamstrings there. And 2, and keep breathing. 1 more breath. Right, walk your hands back towards you. Gently bring your legs in together and then tip onto your tailbone, guys. From here, we're going to come into a wide-legged boat. Okay, so have your hands around your ankles, or you can take hold of your big toes with your 2nd and 3rd fingers, your peace fingers. Roll your shoulders back, lift the chest, lift the chin, straighten your back by squeezing the core, and then as you exhale, open up those legs. Now, if this is comfortable for you, stay here. If you can straighten out the legs, then that's cool. Okay, try to lift the feet higher and higher by using your core muscles here, yeah? So not too much pulling on them with your hands. 2 more deep breaths for 2. And then 1 more breath before we take our vinyasa for round number 3. All right, release. Cross the legs, hands to floor. Step or jump back. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. And then exhale, step or float. Inhale, rise, hands together. And then hands to heart. All right, into your tree pose now. Round number 3. Reach up with the arms. Pin the hips down once more for 3. Breathe. For 2, keep peeling those shoulders back a little bit there. And then 1 more breath before we come into our straight leg kick out. And release, lengthen out that left leg for 3. In front, squeeze the core. For 2. Oh, that's it, a little bit higher if you can. And then 1 more breath. And guess what? We're staying balanced on the right leg, and then we're going to shoot the left leg back and come into our warrior 3. Arms can be in front, or you can bring hands to heart. Whatever's cool. All right, 3 deep breaths, chest parallel to the floor, pinning hips down again for 3. Squeeze that top leg. Maybe you even want to point the toes, up to you. 2. 1 more breath. And then release, hands to floor. Step back into plank vinyasa. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or float towards the forward fold. Inhale, rise. Okay, tree pose again. Take your tree. Push those hips forwards. Can we open up a little bit more for 3? Relax the shoulders. Send those shoulder blades down. 2. And 1 more breath. All right, ready for that leg lift. Separate the hands, lengthen that right leg for 3. Even out the hips here. For 2. A little bit higher if we can. Bend the knee if you need to. And 1 more breath. All right, shoot back into your warrior 3. Do whatever you need to with the hands or the arms. Pin the hips down for 3. For 2, feeling energy. Run through that base leg. And 1 more breath. All right, exhale, pop hands onto floor, come back into plank, and then into forearm plank. Extend your plank for 3. Maybe a little bit more. For 2, well done, guys. And then 1 more breath. All right, shift shoulders back over the elbows, and then let's open up into our side plank. Okay, hand wherever it needs to be, and let's go for those leg lifts for 3. For 2, slowly down, guys, with the leg, never rushing it. And for 1, rolling smoothly over to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 3. For 2, 1 more. Keep those hips stacked. And for 1, all right. Come back onto the elbows. Are you ready for some dolphin dip? So from your plank here, inhale, lift. Exhale, forwards for 3. For 2. And for 1. All right, from here, hands replacing elbows and then popping up into your 3-legged dog. Are you ready? Pin those heels down, lift onto ball of foot if you want to take that option. 3. For 2. 1 more breath, a little bit more lift with that top leg. And then open up to your scorpion, circle knee if you wish to. For 3. Oh yeah, feel that activation, guys. For 2. Warming up that glute there, and 1 more breath. Okay, keep your leg in the air, okay? And then from here, we're going to shift our weight forward, so shoulders over the hands, squeezing that knee in towards our opposite elbow. from here, as we inhale, we're going to shift our knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale, exhale, 3 of these. Inhale, exhale from side to side. 2, keeping that knee squeezed up, and 1, hips down. All right, shift back into your downward dog. Everything on the other side now. Inhale, lift, coming onto ball of foot. Straightening that back, guys. Staying strong for me for 3. For 2. And then 1 more breath for me here. Right, open up to scorpion. For 3, circle. For 2. And for 1, get ready to shift forwards into a knee drive, a side to side one. So inhale to the other elbow, exhale back. For 3, looking good, guys. For 2, and for 1, awesome. All right, popping both feet back into your down dog once again. Inhale, bend the knees, and then exhale, step or below into seated position. Widen out the legs. Inhale, arms up, getting wider and wider with each round here. And fold forwards for 3, relax. 4. For 2. So really want to try and stick the hips back here, okay? Doesn't matter if you can't fold too deeply, just try to maintain that straight back. And then 1 more breath. All right, walk your hands back and let's tip onto the tailbone. Wide boat. Okay, fingers on toes and open for 3. Lift the chest, lift the chin, lengthen the neck. For 2, relax the shoulders and the arms. And 1 more breath, a little bit higher if we can. And then slowly release and roll back. Okay, so here we're going to take some bicycle crunches. Okay, so knees are bent. Hands to temples, chin to chest. The upper back is lifted off the floor. Exhale, twist, opposite elbow to opposite knee, back to center, over to the other side. Are you ready? So let's do 10 of these for 10, 9, 8. Stopping in the center here with the knees. 7, 6, 5. Keep that lower back on the floor. 4, 3. Get that long leg as long and as low as possible. 2. And 1 more breath. All right, awesome. Roll up, guys. Hands onto floor. Taking plank, stepping or jumping. Vinyasa. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, flow to down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, and then exhale, step or float into your forward fold. Round number 4, inhale, rise, hands together. Shall we take our tree for 3? For 2. All right, 1 more breath, keep reaching upwards. Get ready to kick out, here we go. Separate the hands for 3. For 2. And 1 more breath. Get ready to take your warrior through. Shoot that left leg back for 3. Remember, take whatever option you want with the hands. For 2. Deepen, lengthen each breath. And for 1, keep it calm. All right, now we're going to come into standing split. So keep your left leg elevated, hands onto the floor. Okay, so you can bend your knee as much as you need to. Or you can use a brick actually if you wanted to help you make that connection to the floor if it's not working for you. If possible, hands in line with the foot there, and then we lift that left leg. Okay, coming into our standing split, keeping yourself bent in the base knee and nose to knee for 3. Keep squeezing that top leg. For 2, coming onto the fingertips if we need. 1 more breath. All right, exhale, release both feet onto the floor. Take your plank, Vinyasana. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, squeeze the glutes together. Exhale, flow to down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, and then exhale, step or float to front. Inhale, rise, other side, tree. reach. For 3, push hips forwards, push knee back. For 2, 1 more breath, keep those shoulders relaxed. And then from here, kick out in front for 3. For 2, looking great guys, doing really well. And 1 more breath here before we go for that smooth shoot back into warrior 3, as smooth as possible. For 3, pin the hips down. For 2, squeeze the abs, squeeze that glute. And then 1 more breath. All right, get ready for standing splits. Hands onto floor or brick, lift, squeeze that right leg in the air there. 3, nose to knee. Feeling that hamstring lengthen in the base leg. For 2, great strength and stretching pose this. 1 more breath. All right, step back into your plank. Take elbow plank. Walk your feet back. Forearm plank extended. 3. Pin those hips down. For 2. Yeah, stay strong for me, guys. And 1 more breath before we coming into our side plank. So pop the shoulders back over the elbows first, and then open up into side plank. Reach up for 3. For 2. Ooh, getting a little bit warm here now. And for 1. All right, onto the other side, rolling over. For 3, a little bit higher if we can. For 2. And for 1. All right, rolling back onto both elbows. Dolphin dips, clasp your hands. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more for 2. Bring those hips up. 1 more. Working those shoulders. And release back into plank. All right, hands replacing elbows again. Now we're going to go for some donkey kicks. All right, so lift your hips up into the air. Just taking a downward dog for now. You've got a choice. You can lift one leg into the air and push off the bottom foot here and take some Shakti kicks. Okay, grounding into the hands using the abs. So 3 on each side. Or you can take a double-legged kick with me. Okay, so we bend the knees here, squeeze the abs, and then we bring the heels to the glutes here and land back in that crouching position. All right, so yeah, 6 of the double-legged ones, or 3 on each side with the single-legged ones. All right, let's go. Crouch for 6, for 5, sending hips over the neck. 4, woo, for 3, look in between the hands, guys. For 2, for that neck alignment. 1 more breath, try to land as softly as possible. Oh. All right, back into down dog, slow your breath down. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or pop to seated. Widen out the legs, guys. Oh, isn't it nice to have a little rest now? So reach up with the arms, exhale, fold. And take this time to really close, slow the breath down, guys. Oh, calm it down. Come back into regular breathing for 3. Relax. For 2. And then 1 more breath. Right, walk your hands back towards you. Tip onto your tailbone. Let's go for a wide-legged boat. Roll the shoulders back. And then open up for 3. Oh, keep lifting the chest. Relax the shoulders and the arms for 2. And for 1. All right, from here, release. Roll back, bicycle crunches. Remember, chin to chest. Legs are bent, back to floor. Here we go for 10. 9. Keep the shoulder blades lifted. 7. 6. Keep that lower back on the floor. 4. Come on, lengthen that bottom leg. 3. Keep the elbows wide, guys. 2. And for 1. All right, keep that chin to chest. Lift up the legs and hands together, point up towards the feet. Let's go for 5 pulses. 4, inhale up, exhale down. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Cross legs and roll back into your plank. All right, vinyasa. Inhale here before last round. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, squeeze those glutes. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, rise. A little bit quicker now. We need to finish the round. Pop your left foot onto your right leg tree. 3, 2, keep breathing. We can do this. And 1 more breath. All right, kick out in front for 3. Separate the hands. For 2. And for 1. All right, shoot back into your warrior 3 for 3. For 2. Squeeze that top leg. And for 1. Okay, standing split, hands onto the floor. Lift for 3. Keep lifting that top leg. For 2. Keep trying to almost relax the back of your base leg as well. Let it stretch open. And 1 more breath. Now gently, very gently and quietly step back into a lunge. So the ball of the left foot is on the floor. We slowly rise, nice and strong now. Inhale, arms up, front leg at 90 degrees, pushing that knee out, ankle over knee. Here we go, knee drops. Inhale, exhale, nice and low. Are you going as low as is possible? For 2 and for 1. Don't worry if you can't go very deep. All right, from here, windmill hands to the floor. Step back into plank, vinyasa. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, squeeze those glutes. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, step or float to forward fold. Inhale, rise, tree. Right, last time we're going to do this. Reach up for 3. Breathe. For 2, relax the shoulders. And then 1 more breath. Bring those hips forwards. Kick out. Separate the hands for 3. For 2, and then 1 more breath before we shoot back into our warrior 3. Reach, extend, tip for 3. For 2, keep lengthening the body, reaching forwards, and 1 more breath. All right, hands onto the floor, standing splits for 3. Squeeze that top leg. For 2. And 1 more breath. Okay, step back. You're ready for your runner's lunge. Slowly rise. Push this front knee out. Nice and strong. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop for 3. Come on, pushing off that front heel there. For 2, lowering the body in a nice straight line. And for 1, yeah, awesome, strong. And then windmill the hands to floor, plank, forearm plank, extended forearm plank if possible for 3. Go on, open up those shoulder blades, guys. Push the floor away with those elbows and squeeze those abs. 2 more breaths for 2. And 1 more breath. Okay, shifting the shoulders back over the elbows. Open up into your side plank. Reach up, leg lifts for 3. For 2, slow lower, guys. Exhale as we lower. And 1 more breath. All right, rolling back over smoothly as possible. For 3. Keep those hips up. For 2, look upwards at your top hand if you want, okay? And 1 more breath. And then roll back into our forearm plank. Dolphin dips. Are you ready? Inhale, nose to knee if we can. Exhale to floor, sorry. For 2. And for 1. Okay, are you ready? Donkey kicks. 3 on one side with 1 leg. Or 6 with both feet leaving off the floor. Here we go. Crouch for 6. For 5. 4. Looking in between hands, remember. 3. For 2. All right, last one, quietly as we can. 1. Woo! All right, guys. Guess what? We don't get a nice rest right now. We've got some diamond presses, okay? So come onto the knees or toes. You want to pop your hands in a diamond shape like this, yeah? So thumbs to fingertips like that. Pop them onto the floor underneath the chest. Tuck your elbows in towards you. Shift your shoulders over the hands. Inhale here. Inhale here, and then exhale slowly. Lower, lowering the whole body in a straight line. And all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. All right, are you ready? 2 more of those. Inhale. Keeping that straight neck. Exhale. Try not to bend the neck here. And exhale all the way up, keeping that straight body. All right, separate the hands and then shift back into your 3-legged dog. For 3. Pin the hips down. 2. Woo. Slow the breath down. 1. Scorpion, open up. Circle the knee for 3. For 2. And for 1. Knee to elbow switch. So opposite elbow first, and then we switch for 3. For 2. 1. Okay, let's take a pigeon now. So knee behind the wrist, lengthen out the back leg. So rest here. 3 deep breaths for 3. You can fold forwards if you want to as well, just to really stretch out the leg, the glute there, sorry, for 3. For 2, relax. Now is your time to rest. And for 1, all right. Hands back onto the floor, lifting back to 3-legged dog. Everything on the other side now. So for 3, onto the ball of the foot. For 2. And for 1. Now time to open up into our scorpion and circle for 3. For 2. And for 1. Okay. Knee drive to elbow switches to the opposite elbow, and we switch for 3. Squeeze that knee in a little bit higher for 2. And for 1. All right. Now left knee behind left wrist, lengthen out that back leg, and then fold forwards or stay in your upright pigeon. For 3, try to relax the stretched leg. Okay. For 2. And 1 more breath. Right, walk your hands back towards you guys. Sweep your back leg back. Come into your boat, and then we're going to come into some high boats to low boats. Okay, high boat, low boat. Lowering the low back to the floor, and exhale. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale. All right, 4 more of these. For 4. For 3, keep that chin lifted. 2, keep the lower back nice and straight. And for 1, squeeze the core. All right, lengthen out the legs, open up wide. Now time for that wide-legged forward fold. Stick the hips back, lead with chest fold. 3. Nearly at the end, guys. For 2, just a little bit more core work. And 1 more breath. Okay, walk your hands back into a wide boat now. Open up, lifting the chest more and more. For 3, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. For 2, looking good, guys. And 1 more breath. Can you go a little bit higher for me? Yeah, okay. Roll back now, bicycle crunches. Hands to temples, here we go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, you ready for that static hold? So legs up into the air, hands in prayer towards feet, and we pulse, or we just stay and hold. Okay, so for 5, 4, come on, pin those abs to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Scissor legs next. All right, so hands on besides the hips, open out the feet to engage those adductors. All right, and then from here we're going to scissor the ankles in and out whilst also lowering the legs at the same time. Lower back to floor, guys. Are you ready? Let's go. 3 of these. For 3, up and down. For 2, keep that lower back on the floor, and then 1 more breath, and we're done. Woo. All right, well done, guys. Pop your feet onto the floor, lift the hips into the air, go for that counter stretch. So you should feel that nice relief in the fronts of the abs there. If you want to, you can even clasp your hands behind you and shift your shoulder blades together. Lift a little bit more, ground into the feet. Squeeze the glutes for 3. Slow down your breath now. For 2. Oh, one more breath. You can say a good well done to yourselves now. That was tough. And then release your hands from one another. Let the spine slowly roll down. And then let's take a happy baby. So legs into the air, hands onto the outsides of the ankles or hooking onto the toes with the peace fingers. Relax your shoulders, relax the spine, relax your inner thighs. Just feel yourself opening up to the ceiling here. And then once you feel ready to do so, then just gently tip and rock from side to side for 3. Lovely little back massage that you're giving yourself right now. For 2. And then just one more breath here. Release your feet, guys. Take your Shavasana. Oh, lengthen out the legs. Shoulders back. Allow palms to uncurl here. Relax the face. Let the mouth slightly open just a little bit. And enjoy your Shavasana. Okay, you've earned it. And feel all that tension just melt away from the body. And notice how warm the breath feels as it travels through your airways. Relax all the muscles around the neck and the jaw. And then around the eyes. And the forehead. Just a few more deep breaths here now. If you want to stay in your Shavasana for a bit longer at home, then you can do that. That's cool. Okay, one final breath from here. Inhale, deepest one. And exhale. Okay, gently open the eyes, wiggle the fingers and toes. Roll onto one side first, or just roll straight up into seated position. All right. Inhale, arms up, hands together. And then exhale, hands to heart. Okay, namaste, guys. Thanks for practicing with me today. If you liked this class, then please share, like, tweet, do all of those things that you do when you really like something on the internet. All right, cool. Cheers, guys. Have a great day. Bye. Krista, are you still there? I still can't see you, so that's why I've not really been interacting.
Hi, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, awesome, cool. Was that okay for you? Yeah, it still didn't work, whatever Chris did. I still can't see you, so. Just couldn't, yeah. All right. I will do. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.